This fool has the ability to play every single minute. I don't know why they're taking him off basically the very beginning of the second half.
Yeah.
Y no me gusta. And the fool that comes in with him is a short king. He's 5'8". He's your height, Cesar.
Oh, hey,
It's crazy.
I'm like 5'11".
Chaparrón.
Relax.
¿Qué onda, mi César?
Ese Omar.
Placer verte, man.
Igual. Happy to be back.
Que estemos aquí con buena salud, ¿no?
Buena salud, echándole ganas.
Echándole, we're moving. We gotta, everyone take care of your health. Just a little message to all of y'all. We gotta take care of our health, make sure that blood flows, cuidarse cada quien, ¿no?
Sí, porque pues nunca sabe cuándo llegan los males.
La chiripiorca or something.
Está dura la cosa, eso. Drink your water, your agüita.
For sure. Welcome back, folks, to episode 166.
166.
Of Goal Sided. One big thing to note, we don't have the surprise that we promised you guys. We have one more week. Sorry, folks. But by next week, a huevo.
Sí.
Ahora sí, se va a ver algo diferente. Should we just spoil it? Should we just tell
it?
folks?
I mean, we kind of let them down, ¿verdad?
Yeah, because we let you guys down. But we got a studio.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing. It's going to be here in Morgan Hill. It's going to unlock a lot of plans for us, mainly because we're giving up this studio for a nursery. Me and my wife are having a kid, our first.
Sí, congrats.
So,
yeah, I mean, exciting news. It's going to allow us to have like full like creative freedom to like bring in guests.
Bringing guests is 24/7. We can go in and record whenever we need to. So yeah,
ahí va a estar disponible más que nada, you know.
Yeah, we can store all of our shit there. If you guys could see behind the camera, I know it looks beautiful from the studio point of view, but there's shit everywhere because I'm cleaning it out. But yeah, hopefully we have a good setup, and then hopefully we get you guys some amazing content. If you guys have content that you guys would like to see, let us know, because we are currently in the creative process figuring out, do we do interviews? If you guys want interviews, let us know who. Do we do interviews, coaches interviews, players interviews, community people? Do we do more footy content? Can we do more live watch-alongs in there? You guys let us know what you guys would like, and subscribe to the channel. Get us to 500 subs, because we got bills to pay now.
Sí, ahora sí. Va a doler if you guys don't hit that like.
Yeah, and then when we get some merch out, just support us, and that'll be more than enough to keep La Mata dando, no?
Sí,
So let's get into it, folks. Jam-packed agenda per usual. We're going to start off with the U20 World Cup, because we want to show some love to Mexico, al futuro mexicano. They're balling out. So not winning, but we'll talk about it. We got Champions League that happened today. We got Premier League over the weekend, where Cesar lost another bet.
Oh, I know, last minute. Well, we'll talk about it.
Last 10 minutes se les volteó el barco.
Ya tocan dos burritos.
Dos burritos.
¿Qué juego sigue para triple or nothing?
Triple or nothing? No manches. No, yeah, it's been a good couple of weeks for Omar, for my wallet, for my tummy. Sí. Los que vienen at the studios where I want them.
Yeah, let's go. There's a taqueria right next door, no?
There's like three. There's Panaderia Ortiz, there's La Costa Taqueria, and then there's Isabella's restaurant.
Damn, para escoger,
De tocho.
So, todos los guests van a comer rico.
We're going to eat good. And then we'll bring it on home with Liga MX. We got some big games there. Your América beat Pumas in el Clásico Joven. It looked not too great for América at first, and then it went really well. So we'll talk about that. And then my Chivas is stampeding. Toluca balled out. A whole bunch to talk about, folks. So let's get into it. The U20 World Cup. We'll kick it off with that. Let me bring in my notes. Mexico's played 2 games so far. They're going to play a total of 3 games in group stages. There are 6 total groups of 4. Every single first and second place makes it, and then best third places, which I'm assuming is going to be like 2.
Got it. Okay.
2 of those. So Mexico has a good chance to make it because of that third spot, because otherwise it's kind of cabrón. They're playing Morocco, who's playing like the best U20 team at the moment. They're playing against Brazil, who is like a 6-time champion at this level. and they're playing against Spain, who I believe also has won a couple times.
Yeah, I mean,
and then there's
Spain.
Spain.
Yeah, exactly.
No Yamal, no Cubarsi, but it's still Spain.
It's still Spain. Yeah, definitely.
So Mexico tries their luck there. They've already had 2 matches. They played against Brazil first, and they got a surprise draw. In all honesty,
surprise in what way?
2-2 both matches, but surprise, yo digo, porque Brazil's favorites, and they're always favorites. It's Brazil.
Well, to begin with, this is the group of death.
It's easy.
You have Mexico, who has, I mean, if you follow Mexico, you know that they bring in a pretty good squad. Spain, como dijiste, tough.
Yeah.
Brazil. Morocco has that amazing youth system that they have with the prince.
With the king. Yeah,
the king. Yeah. So, I mean, this is easily the group of death.
Yeah, these are for sure some of the most forward-thinking countries. Like you said, Morocco is huge now with youth level. Mexico has been a force at the youth levels for a long time, pero de ahí para adelante, pues
ya sabemos.
That's where we have those questions too. We're like, ¿qué onda, cabrones? But yeah, Mexico battles Brazil at first, and I say a surprise because I think Brazil had a really strong team. They had the most expensive, highest value player, which is a guy that plays for like Zenit, St. Petersburg already. And they had a couple more that are at Palmeiras that are, I mean, they're just de nombre, right? They're like, they're good. They're already playing. But Mexico gets a draw from them. Overall, I think the match was pretty good. I give Mexico some kudos for holding up strong against this team. What do you think?
I don't give Mexico kudos
for this match at all.
Yeah, I mean, they give them kudos because you tied a Brazil who's supposed to be very strong. But I think if you look at the game, it should have been Mexico winning. The 2 goals that came from Brazil were mainly just through the middle on the no cubrían al que who was running in, or just unlucky in a sense that Mexico had the ball, had the chances, and just couldn't put them away. Brazil's keeper kept them in the game. He had like 3 or 4 saves that, you know, denied Mexico getting a third and taking home the 3 points. But in my opinion, Mexico easily, they looked better. Ball movement was better. Obed was doing really well. Gilberto Mora, as you saw, as we've seen in the 2 games, has been playing lights out. And they should have won this Brazil game, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree that they should have won. I maybe give a little bit of weight to just Brazil and thinking that they're going to put away the chances that they have, which they did. Mexico had more chances, but they didn't put them away. I don't think Mexico has a single goal from a striker, right? The 4 goals that they have are from Alexis Figueroa, a winger, from Ochoa, the center back de las Chivas, and then 2 from Mora. Right. So not a single from the striker, which I think is an epidemic that Mexico has until Raúl Jiménez all of a sudden started balling out that falta nueves, especially in Liga MX. Because the 2 strikers are one from Toluca, Virgen, and one from Santos, Tayel Jiménez. And they're not necessarily dropping bangers in Liga MX either.
Yeah, and it was tough seeing, porque también juegan solos, ¿verdad? El esquema que tiene Mexico.
Well, just the world of footy now, right? Nothing. Los nueves don't have acompañantes anymore. They barely even have 10s now, right? It's very much overload in the middle.
Yeah.
But in this case, to your point, yeah, they never have that 10 with them. They don't have another striker with them. So they have to be the one in the box, and a veces no llegan los balones.
Yeah. Well, a veces you're just marked, right, by the 2 center backs, and it's really hard for you to get any clear-cut chances that you can put away.
Yeah. Giving Tayel Jiménez some flowers, the first goal was Gilberto Mora getting a cross up, and he gets up in beautiful extension. Like if you guys want to show a kid how to header,
show him that
video. He got the full like stretch out and like that little salamander like yeet to the ball. Gets a good header. Keeper gets a good block. Y le cae Alexi, who gets a tap in. Beautiful goal. You're on the score sheet. Your transfer value probably doubled, but that was a lot on that striker. Pero también tenía que meter un gol. Hopefully a striker before the group stage ends. Yeah. So that we get a.
And you can argue that he should have scored there. You can argue that estaba solo. He had the good motion. It was a strong header, but it wasn't towards the ground porque las quieres picar esas.
Yeah. It wasn't It wasn't necessarily lethal. The keeper had a chance.
Yeah.
When they could have made it, like keeper just have no chance, right? But that, I mean, going back to it, the striker that should have been there is Stefano Carrillo.
Right.
But he indiscipline when he got a red card for punching that fool.
In Toulon.
And then also because his team Feyenoord and that second division team that they sent him to, they didn't allow him
to come.
So you have to make do. Tayel is next up. He does play.
La Hormiga he's
21 already.
21.
Yeah, no la hace. But so that was Mexico's first goal. The second goal, ya para el final, they were already down 2-1. We'll talk about why they kind of gave up the lead a bit on both of these matches. But they get a corner, I believe, I believe a corner, which they all look to be set up for this fool to come in. For Diego Ochoa, for the center back from Chivas. He's over at Juarez on loan. Every single cross into the box on a corner looked like it was an Arsenal set piece for this fool to run in and header.
Yeah.
Because today against Spain, he did the same thing. And he almost got a goal at that man.
And he had done it previously in this match on the No Salía.
Yeah.
Yes, this last attempt, if you will. It was a beautiful cross by Gilberto Mora and even a nicer header on the esas de que rozan and they get a little height on it and then just goes into the back of the net.
But it's great to see a specialist of a certain area in Mexico. This kid looks like all money is on this kid on corner kicks, which is dope. We haven't had that since Rafa Marquez, honestly, where it's es medio gol if it's heading towards that full and he's open in the box.
Yeah, Rafa Marquez. I mean, in terms of header, that's it. You can
because Raul Jimenez hasn't been headering too much with the ding to his head. He just scored a header the other day, but great to see these things out of Mexico. But to your point, I agree. A match they should have won, and that they're going to be wishing they would have won because they get 1 point from here. They get 1 point from Spain, tying Spain. In the Spain match, Gilberto Mora opens up the scoring. Beautiful 1-2 with the center mid. He gets the ball straight in, almost offsides.
Almost.
They check VAR. He's
almost
not offsides.
Don't count.
He doesn't get called offsides, and he puts it away beautifully, man. Como grandecito already.
Como le da esa pausa right before taking a shot, which is lo que lo hace como grandecito, ¿verdad? Have that clarity before you take your strike.
Yeah. Mexico gives up 2 goals, 1 on a penalty. In between that whole time, penalty gets taken away from Spain.
Yeah, did you see the new system they got going?
Yeah, it's wild. If you guys haven't seen, folks, they give coaches 2 challenge cards.
I thought it was 1. It's 2?
It's 2.
I thought it was 1. If you get it right, you get it back. If you get it wrong, you get it taken away.
I believe it's 2. Oh, actually, maybe it is. Yeah, maybe it is that. Something along those lines, folks. But it's stupid is what it is. They already have VAR. Why not just tell the ref? In some leagues, they don't even go check VAR. They just tell the ref, hey, pendejo, it's a penalty, and he does it.
Yeah.
Why do they have VAR and then put it up to the coaches to figure out if the ref fucked up?
Less time, wasting,
but it's
maybe?
So dumb. And
in this case, it helped Mexico, right?
So Mexico, I believe, challenged both penalties.
Correct.
They challenged one penalty. They said that full flopped,
right,
and they gave it back. And then in the 80th minute, they get another penalty. They challenge it. They check. They're like, yes, penalty, and they give them the penalty.
Yeah.
I have my bones to pick in these. And then Gilberto Mora with another right place, right time. Ball magnet, give me the fucking rock, boy. I'll fucking put this team on my back.
Yeah.
Who else is going to do it?
Tijuana's like, bro, va a estar de unos 10 millones.
Los de Caliente, that fool, the owner, he's at his casino. He's like, hey, you know what? Double that on red. Échale a rojo. Y al 7 también.
Sí, a huevo.
No, Tijuana has the wonder kid. I mean,
ever since Rafa Marquez, this is the next wonder kid that we've.
We could be like, yes, it may sound like a lot of folks are exaggerating, but this, in an exaggerated form, this is like Mexico's future.
Yeah.
And that's it. And it's like maybe even Mexico's, if he keeps progressing in 1 year, maybe Mexico's chances to get out of their group in 2026 as a game changer.
Yeah.
So we're finding out more and more, whatever level you put him at, he just figures out a way to change the game. And it's not even like he's just faster than everybody. He's not bigger than anybody. Call us exaggerators. Tell us that we're hyperbolizing. But if there's not much to be excited about of Mexican footy, at least this is a lot to be excited about. It's been so long since Mexico's had a top 5, top 3, top something at their age level, and that fool's might be top 3, and he might not be 2 or 3. Yeah, he might be number 1, bro.
Twitter's been on fire just praising this guy, and it gets to a point where I think like maybe we're hyping him too much. Y va a ser uno de esos que is just a bust. But then you watch him play and you're like, yeah, man, like he's 16 doing this against 18, 19, 20-year-olds, like,
and he's doing it on Sundays and Saturdays against grown ass men.
In Liga MX, he's doing it against the US and Leagues Cup or Gold Cup. Like, yeah, I mean, this guy's the real deal.
I mean, going back to it, like, I have those same thoughts. He's not that fast. He's not that strong when he's in the game. And I'm like, bro, like, people need to just chill. And then I watch him with Tijuana, and the way he just holds the ball, he has the patience on the ball. He was going viral because he was getting the right back, the Brazil. He just kept lo traía como toro, güey. Like, he would just stall and vámonos. Take it, stall. Vámonos. Like, it's a psycho IQ. It's just at another level. But yeah, he saves Mexico in the first match with his involvements, and this one with his direct goals. Mexico has life. They have 2 points. Before we get into where they're at, let's break down a little bit. I have a couple of call-outs. You mentioned it a little bit earlier. I don't love the mid of the field a little bit defensively, because 3 out of those 4 goals were like all just hit it right outside the box, and somebody comes in and mocos, goal. Yeah. And it's like, where's my 6? Where's the center defensive mid? Who's helping out? And it's Cesar Garza, the fool from Dundee.
Yeah.
He's the defensive mid, but he's not the, for lack of a better word, the Edson.
Yeah.
El que siempre está ahí a quebrar.
Le falta ahí, como que you notice que le hace falta ayuda. Like, he can't do everything himself, el sacrificio,
but they have the tridente in the middle. It's him, Obed, and Montiel, right?
Yeah, but it's the way they're shaped.
It's a bit of a 1-2 instead of a 2-1.
Exactly.
So yeah, it's your job. But some of them, sí le echo la culpa, güey. The beautiful golazo, the first one, de España.
Uh-huh.
Homeboy had it in the middle. El mismo Garcia that scored. He does a 1-2 with his left winger. And right when he gives it to him, Garza is the one that followed him. Y se va con el balón. Watch the replay. He goes straight. So does the back. Pues a dónde voy?
Sí.
Straight a la papita, güey. Voy a mi casa. Straight in. And nomás, otra vez.
Tapped.
Boom. Y golazo. And he smacks it.
Yeah.
Like a beautiful goal. Like,
esos son más errores de los jugadores.
Those are a little bit mental, because it's like maybe you start thinking, I have to overdo it. I have to correr para allá, right? Deja voy a cubrir. It's like, bro, your job is the middle of the park. Yeah. Primero tu trabajo y luego lo demás. So it kind of bugged me, but and I like Fimbres, el Monterrey. He's the backup. I think that fool covers todo terreno, and
he plays Primera División también. So like you think, yeah. I mean, in general, this Spain game, I watched, I want to say like 25, 30 minutes of the first half. And I just did not like the way Mexico was being pressed, or Mexico's shape compared to Spain's. I feel like Spain was very easy, like would press Mexico, and Mexico would try to find their forward for some hold-up play, and he would just get pushed around.
Yeah.
So it goes along with what we were talking about forwards, but at the same time, like, si no puedes salir jugando con el balón, entonces you have to find different ways to link up and get closer to your 9 to find a way out and retain the ball. Yeah. Like, Spain would win it like off of a goal kick like 10 seconds, 15 seconds later, less than a minute later, just because of how they pressed. And it's not like super intense press. It's more like they're covering the right spaces and the right players. Yeah. And for me, Eduardo Arce needs to do or either choose better, like you said, like a CDM, or just change the formation a bit, or practicar esa salida, porque if you play a Spain, if you play maybe a Morocco next game, they're going to punish you more than Spain or Brazil did. Yeah.
I think they had a really rough time compared to Spain compared to Brazil. I think against Brazil, they had their chances. They even had the domination. They even were dominating at a certain point. Maybe hasta se sorprendieron ellos solos and didn't know what to do with it. Against Spain, it was like, all right, ahora sí, this is a tough fucking squad. Y te viene uno peor. Morocco beat Spain.
Yeah.
So now Mexico has a tough task ahead of them. One player I do want to call out, we talked about him a bit, Diego Ochoa, I think is a really solid center back.
He's tall as well.
Always forward looking. And güey, es el que trae menos experiencia out of that back line, and he's the center back. They play a back line of 3, right, with 2 wingers that go up. But it's him, and then they have Pachuca, who's a baller at Puebla, and then they have Gerardo Lopez del Villar, who's the starter at Toluca. And this fool's barely starting to start at Juarez. And he's the one that ball-carrying center back, walks it out. Like, I love the confidence this kid has. And then set pieces, he's winning every freaking header, no matter what. Yeah,
it's just link-up play. That link-up play has to be better for Mexico if they want to compete. Porque on defense, también when you have that transition, a veces los dejan mal parados. Like in that second goal that Spain had, they were all man-to-man and they got beat with speed.
Yep.
It's like you have to know when to cut these plays so you're not left.
Yeah, también lo que me quiero quejar ahí, güey, son los cambios. Like, los cambios that this fool's making piss me the fuck off.
Camberos came in for Obed.
Yeah, so, like, I mean, those are getting more aggressive, yes, right? Like, but that breakaway was 1-on-1 con Cesar Bustos, the fool that came in for Pachuca, Pachuca's 6'3", and this fool's playing Puebla minutes, first division minutes. This fool has the ability to play every single minute. I don't know why they're taking him off basically the very beginning of the second half.
Yeah.
Y no me gusta, and the fool that comes in with him is a short king. He's 5'8". He's your height, Cesar.
Oh, hey,
it's crazy.
I'm like 5'11".
Chaparrón.
Relax.
But, like, I don't like we know this. Even in Sunday leagues, bruh. No se toca la defensa when you're doing good. That's the least that you want to do is move a center back.
Yeah, and even more when the center back you have playing is doing a good job and already knows the player he's going up against. Ya tiene, right?
Well, entra el otro güey, entra frío. You're not in the heat of the game. You got to warm up, and you never know. You can make a dumbass move because you're not ready for it, right? And he did. He caused a penalty.
Yeah, literally as soon as he came in.
And then in the first game, right when this fool went in, the next play's a throw-in, and it wasn't his man the guy beat Diego Ochoa for the goal. But, like, you're tripping if you don't think a 6'3" fucking center back won't make them think twice about throwing a ball into the box también. And you put in a 5'8" fool.
Yeah.
También, cabrones. Me duele. And then ya el Padilla goes in the first game instead of Camberos or anybody else. And I'm like, dude, what is this, amateur hour or qué chingados?
Yeah, los cambios a lo mejor pueden ser un poco más. I thought Obed Vargas coming out was a miss as well.
Yeah, he can stay in every minute.
Because, he plays every minute for Seattle. He covers Messi. Me vas a decir he can't cover a Spaniard U20. Like, come on.
What do you think from the keeper side, Emi Ochoa?
I think he's decent. I don't think he's anything out of the ordinary.
He hasn't made that wonder save to save the game, I don't think yet.
Yeah, and I mean, sometimes it's better not to make the save, but I think you've got scored on 4 goals in the past 2 games. Like, duele. Tienes que en una de esas, make that save or save the penalty. I know it's hard, but you need that one play that's going to give you all the confidence. Así to move forward together. When you're a center mid or when you're a striker, you have that one play that gets you going.
Mm-hmm.
Or an assist or a goal. It's the same thing as a goalie. You want to have that one play que te dé esa confianza a tus defensas, a your team. His ball work with his feet has been decent, pero se nota que no es de primera división.
Nomás falta que Lalo Arce saque a este güey y ponga Lara the last game when you need a win. Yeah. I'm going to be fucking pissed. Because he did that in Tulum. He was switching them off. And neither of them got to the confidence, to stay in.
And I think Emi provides you, like, that height, He made a really good save against Brazil that ended up being offside. But it's one of those where it's like really close, and like if he was a short king like Lara,
Like
he
you.
probably wouldn't have gotten it.
Yeah, como tú. No, bro.
Hey, yo.
Hey, yo. Instead of no, but this fool, he casi se le fue una against Spain today. The fool poked it and he got a block on it, pero se le fue al poste. I was like, how you be ching?
And then he got the ball and like dove towards the goal. I was like, ay, wait, doble.
The other way.
Sí, way, but he's from Salas, so gotta show him some support.
He's from Salas. We gotta support the boy. We'll have him on the pod one day.
Sí, we will.
But yeah, folks, that's what we think of it. I think it's gonna be very difficult for them to beat Morocco.
Yeah.
If we're transitioning right into some of the standings, I think Mexico can pull out a draw, and then if Brazil and Spain draw,
right,
they move on in second. Beautiful. You get an easier, hopefully a little bit easier opponent in the next round. If Mexico wins, it's their own destiny. They're in already. Winning, you're in, Mexico. If they lose, you can get in as a third place.
Doubt it.
Which is going to be
with
really
2
tough.
points. Doubt it.
I think if they lose by 1, they would have -1. Brazil has -1. And if Brazil and Spain tie, then they might be able to move on in second. But
I see. Yeah.
But si es de paliza,
yeah.
I mean, it's about to be crazy. I mean, Brazil lost to them 2-1.
Wow. Okay, so Morocco maybe is in the realm. Again, we got to think if they're able to get out of this group, they have a pretty good chance of making it far.
Mexico.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because, I mean,
once you get out of here, you might get somebody else. This is the group of death. You might get somebody else's first place. If they play USA, they just beat them. So that would be pretty good. I think that'd be pretty favorable. Like a Colombia, who's first place in their group, would be pretty favorable. Maybe even Japan. I don't know. But I think Mexico just got to figure out a way to get out. Hopefully not as third place. And then ahí vamos para arriba.
Yeah, I mean, even a Chile, New Zealand, con todo respeto.
USA, just super quick. They beat New Caledonia 9-1.
Yeah, and they had that blunder. The goalkeeper had that blunder.
The one was a big old blunder?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
They were playing it out of the back, and then the goalie tried to pass with his left foot towards his right defender. And it was just a bad pass, and the forward anticipated and won the ball, intercepted it, just slotted it right in. El primer gol in official games for New Caledonia.
Eso.
Huevo.
They don't even have Diego Cochen is not under 21 now, the fool from Barça, the U.S. kid.
I don't think so. Es un güerito.
Yeah. Adam Beardry from Colorado Rapids, too. Everyone scored in that first game, though.
No, I don't know. Oh, Sakiris is there. Oh.
Nico Sakiris was there. Dude, Kremashi had he had 3 goals and 2 assists.
Oh, Kremaski's playing for the U.S. and Argentina.
Íralo. I know. Traidor. He can still switch, right? He still has time to choose.
Oh, shit. He's in Parma.
Yeah, he's in El Calcio. I think he only has a couple games under his belt. Good on him. Because ya me cansé de verlo en Inter. Eso.
Those pink jerseys, bro. God damn.
That's what I'm saying. All right, folks, let's bring it on to the Champions League. De lo bueno. I got a couple matchups we want to talk about. Mainly, first and foremost, Liverpool dropping points versus Galatasaray. Galatasaray 1-0. I didn't think it was that great of a match overall. Salah didn't even start. Frimpong was a winger.
Isak was there.
A couple of weird talking points, but my biggest question, do you think Liverpool is prioritizing the league?
I just think he has to get somebody like Isak up to speed. You spent so much money on him, might as well play him. And you see him doing extra drills after Premier League games. Damn. Extra running because he's just ready. A lazy fuck.
Isak?
Yeah.
Damn. You're hating.
Yeah, because he left Newcastle.
Yeah, you're hating.
I mean, in Newcastle, he didn't really need to do much because we just feed him to his feet, and then he'd do. But Liverpool plays differently. And, yeah, I think they are prioritizing league. They're prioritizing other games. They probably thought Galatasaray was going to be a decent
easy match
for their squad depth to handle. But I think losing 1-0 is not the end of the world for them.
Not the business, though, because, llega la hora and then they end up getting eliminated like last Champions League.
You think Liverpool are going to get eliminated in the first round?
Like not make the groups, not make it out of groups.
Yeah.
No.
There's no way.
No,
Right?
no. They're even right now after losing, they're still 17th, and 24 teams make it through.
Yeah.
So unless they lose multiple, but I think what doesn't get enough weight to it is you have to be in the top, because if not, you're gonna get a really tough matchup.
Yeah.
And that's what ended up happening last year. And then you leave early. They got eliminated by PSG, right?
Yeah, limited by the eventual champions, but
you don't want to face the eventual champions. So get as high up as you can. But my hot take with that is that I think that they do prioritize league because they're already ahead. It's a good trophy that they can win. And what pisses me off is that then Arsenal, who's in second place, is over here busting their ass off in Champions League like last year. Busting their ass off in Champions League. Barely don't make it to the final. And then they don't win the league. And then they don't win the cup because they did all that. And then Liverpool looks like badasses winning the league.
Yeah, and I think the difference there is that Liverpool won something.
That's what pisses me off, because it's just like I wish at a certain point you just start wishing like, God damn, just fucking focus on FA Cup.
Yeah.
Because like sometimes it's just frustrating because Liverpool is nowhere near as close as Arsenal, in my opinion, of winning Champions League.
You think Arsenal have a better chance of winning Champions League?
Yeah, just based off of last year's performance, and Liverpool's already dropping points here.
I think it could go.
Arsenal's got a good motion. They're like traen ritmo in this style of tournament right now. But Liverpool también ellos traen ritmo in league. Even though they lost this weekend, we'll talk about it in a second. But I don't know. That's just me being an Arsenal fan,
I get it. I mean, your Arsenal played. Who did they play this week?
They played against Olympiacos and they won 2-0, baby.
Algo leve.
I didn't even have that in our notes, but I'll just talk about it. Yeah. The thing that I want to talk about, Gyökeres almost scored the first goal, and that fool is starting to get into rhythm. He was botting fools on Sunday on Saturday with Newcastle. Right. He was in there banging it up with Shaw, with Dan Burn, y me gustó eso. I'm starting to like a little bit more of what I'm seeing because
he's getting accustomed to.
He's fitting a role.
Right.
He's not Isak. He's not going to be involved. He's not Raúl Jiménez involved play. Right. Give it to him up top. Let the full bang through a couple dudes. Y luego que llega la portería y madrazote.
Yeah.
And that's what happened in the first goal. He gets a through ball and he shows his pace. He bodies two fools. Gets a shot. Keeper blocks it, hits the post, and then Martinelli just gets the easiest goal of his life.
Jesus Christ. That was against Olympiacos.
That was Olympiacos. And I like that. This fool is getting into a role, and that's all that you need, bro. You don't have to be.
You don't have to do all that. Yeah.
No. Para eso están the rest of the fools that just go side to side.
He's kind of the one that like breaks the mold in terms of like Arsenal scheme of play, because you guys can be so goddamn boring sometimes.
Eze is the one that's breaking the mold.
Los dos se da más dinámicos o más que traen algo diferente other than just that Arteta style, like you see from Merino, that you see from even Havertz. So I mean, this is good for y'all if you guys can keep it up, and if he can actually start scoring and being on the score sheet. I know you said he has like 4 goals in like 6 games or 5.
He didn't score the weekend. He has 3, I think, in league.
Yeah, I mean, poquito is getting accustomed. No sé qué más quieren. Ahí échale gas.
Like Isak. Your Barcelona played against PSG. That was the match of the week, bro. That's where it was. All eyes were there. PSG gets a last minute winner. Your Barcelona, I thought, had a really good game. Yamal was on all the highlight reels because he does his Yamal things, even though he didn't score.
In the first minute, he cooked.
That was beautiful. If only that counted for something.
If only, I think it was Ferran Torres wasn't un pinche torpe.
Yeah,
with the ball.
I mean, but we all would wish he were.
Yeah, I mean, the biggest issue with Barcelona, first of all, Lamine Yamal's coming back from an injury.
Yep.
Like
the pelvis too. It's pubic.
Al 100%, pues a lo mejor no. Está en ritmo, a lo mejor no.
Pero su 80% is like my 1,000%.
No,
ahorita ando madreado.
Sí, I think it goes back to just the overall issues that Barcelona have, which is right now in this season is a striker who can help us score and be like the Rafinha that was last season. Lewandowski is helping us in La Liga. Ferran Torres did score this game, pero no es lo mismo tener a un Gyökeres or an Isak or un, informed striker, un Harry Kane.
Yeah.
Koundé was probably the biggest miss in that second goal.
Mm-hmm.
He was just out of shape.
Everybody, that second goal. Let's get into that one. I mean, it's a really tight game, right? Nadie quiere dar el gol del gane. You're in Barcelona at home. You at least want to take points away from the champions, last year's champions. So PSG is going side to side, llevándola, killing the game, really, right? And then if you notice, Hakimi starts going down the wing.
Side, yeah.
And then, like, when I'm watching the play, I'm like, agarren a ese cabrón, eh?
They had a captain's armband, too.
They start going the other way, but he's still creeping up the pitch. And I'm like, all right, who the fuck is following this guy, man? Like, hagan algo. I know you can't foul him, but, like, hagan algo. And he gets all the way to the half field. Barcelona pushes up, right? They push up the line, try to get them off sides. And from coaching, we know if they push the high line, you go through it or you go around it, like as in like wide, and then it becomes a different point of view, right? So they go all the way around. Beautiful, Luis Enrique. Beautiful. This fool cooked it up. Goes wide to Hakimi. That fool was jogging. He was like, cabrón, ese voy solo. Nobody was coming after him. And
everybody was calling the offside.
Everyone was calling the offsides. People were jogging after him. And then Gonzalo Ramos just waits with the last man. He's like, I'm cooking. He was by himself, gets a beautiful ball in. Fácil gol. And freaking your boy Hansi Flick is going off in the coaches area, bro. He started throwing shit, like pissed.
Yeah.
Because that's a breakdown of the team. It's complete meltdown. It's
from winning 1-0. You feel it feels worse.
What's un desastre, like, in that play by itself is just like, what is my team doing? We just lost 1 point, but like we just lost the match just because the back line melted.
Yeah.
Se deshizo.
Yeah, desconcentración total. And as a coach, you try to keep your team in the game from the sidelines. But at the end, like, the other team has that quality and already knows that you're going to step up the line. It's almost like inevitable. They're going to catch you. In those 90 minutes, they're going to catch you at least once, and they're going to make you pay. And unfortunately, it happened at the 90th, and that's what you get for not scoring.
Right at the hour. That's what I'm telling you. Like, huge kudos to Hakimi for the run-up, but I think that's drawn up in the locker room.
Yeah.
Where Luis Enrique is like, this fool knows concepts so well. He knows, he's like, they push up, let's go wide, and then we basically feed balls in. None of those balls are offsides.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what it was. Hakimi just went right around everybody.
And he knows that Hansi Flick is going to be true to his style, and so is Barcelona. So, yeah, play to their weaknesses and just time it correctly.
It's just so dope watching
Hakimi. Hakimi's so fun to watch.
But seeing Luis Enrique, like his styles of play, just like take apart certain things from other coaches that we know that are so good. I mean, he did it against Arsenal, against Arteta. He's just like, bro, like, I'm 2 steps ahead of you. Like, take a seat, Junior. And he did the same to Hansi Flick in that play. I don't even have notes for it, but your Newcastle, they won 4-0.
Ah, huevo, let's go.
¿Quién se dio cuenta, güey? Like,
Yo mero. ¿Quién más?
Nobody watched that game, but I mean, kudos to them.
Union St. Gilos. Who are they? Don't matter. Se comieron 4 pepinotes.
It's 4 pepinos. Llevaron hasta en topper los
para su casa.
Para su casa llevaron.
I'm most happy that Voltedame, o como se llame, el alto.
That's better than I could have done.
He keeps scoring. Yeah, he scored against
Arsenal.
Arsenal over the weekend. He's scoring again.
Gordon, 2 penalties.
Isak who?
Yeah. Now you guys got him. You guys got Wisa.
Huevo. Dude, that one needs to come in. I've been holding on to him in my draft.
I know. I have him in another league, and I'm just like, bro, pa cuando? Why did they get him if he's that far from being back? I hope they got him half off.
I think he comes in this weekend or next. I don't know.
There's no way that fool passed the medical, though. Like, he literally has like a...
I forgot what he even looks like, bro.
Bald as hell. What was I gonna? I had to know the last time your Newcastle won in the Champions League 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Against the next year's Champions League winners, they beat PSG. Their one win in the 2023 Champions League was against PSG, and then last year they didn't make it. Pobrecitos.
But this year,
and now you guys get another win, and you guys are on a good path. Not bad. Who's not in a good path are Hombrecito Rodrigo Huescas.
I know.
Last note that I got, Copenhagen, nobody watched the game, I bet you, except maybe some Mexicans. And they turned it off after 15 minutes because this fool got injured. I think he clashed with some fool, and it ended up really hurting his knee.
Oh, I thought it was his ankle. It's his knee.
I think
that's crazy.
I was seeing they were calling it pantorrilla, like his calf on the thing, but I think it ended up being his knee, and they had to cart him out. They had to stretcher him out.
Qué mala suerte del compa.
So supposedly it's not terrible.
Okay.
But international windows in 10 days. It's on the 11th. They play against Colombia.
Dude, Javier Aguirre.
And I don't think he's gonna go. And you know what that means? Jorge Sanchez, come on down. What everyone hates.
I mean, they ended up losing 2-0 to Quarterback.
Who?
El quarterback.
Those quarterbacks.
The Azerbaijan. And now they sit pretty at fourth, or where are they at?
They're in.
Yeah. Point is they're in.
Eso mero. Damn, look at them go. Look at them high flying. Let's move on to the Premier League, folks. Cesar has to face the music here again for the second straight episode.
Week, yeah.
Your Newcastle, they dropped the ball against Arsenal. They were winning 1-0 away. Traían el partido. Yes, Arsenal was dominating. They had their chances. Typical Arsenal. De que llego, pero no quiero notar. Yo soy bien polite. North London posh.
It has to be from a corner.
Yeah, it has to be calmados, eh? And then your Newcastle got on a corner.
Yeah.
Al tote de Voldemort, whatever his name.
But it was more of a short play. Bueno, sí, from a corner.
All three of them were set pieces.
Yeah.
But yeah. Your boy Voldemort gets one goal.
Voldemort.
They go back and forth. Arsenal gets a penalty, and then the VAR takes it away.
Yeah, it was controversial.
I'm freaking screaming. I'm screaming. Yeah, I think it was a foul, and then they ended up taking it away for no contact. I'm screaming at the TV. It's 80 something minutes. I'm like, are we really not going to score at all?
Yeah.
And then Super Mikel Merino with the goal, a beautiful little flick on the ball. Goal.
So annoying. Do you want to talk about the handball or no?
That's in a bit. It's al mero final.
Okay.
So Super Mikel gets his goal, like always. And then on another corner kick, your boys give it up against Gabriel Magalhaes.
Yeah, it was a nice goal.
Everybody, dude, if you watch the freaking replay, it looks like a wrestling match. Everybody's got a jersey, agarrando huevito, agarrando nalguita. I don't know what. I love Nick Pope. I have no idea what that fool was doing.
Dude, he's so weak. You look at that play, and it's like he's going out and catching chickens or something.
Well, Saliba had mark on him.
Yeah.
In this modern game of soccer that we mark goalkeepers. But he had his back on him, and he couldn't get around him. He was doing a really good job. And then he gets up over Saliba, but he's a mile away, and he still throws a punch at the ball. The ball's from me to you. Yeah, and he punches, and Saliba is right there headering it. Or Gabriel Magalhaes is headering it in.
Dude, so annoying.
But you had everyone you wanted in the box. Dan Burn was on him. Nomás no brincó. And you're just like, bro, you're 10 feet tall. You're 10 feet tall. También Voldemort was there. También all the tall guys. Yeah. Lachals.
Yeah, it's so annoying losing the way we did. We know this from Arsenal. We can't find a way to stop it. I mean, Nick Pope should almost just be as one of the attackers and just run the opposite way and see if he could do something different, because holy shit, they keep catching just goalkeepers in general.
Yeah. I mean, that was the only way that Arsenal could have scored.
Yeah.
A la Arsenal, and they ended up figuring out a way. Arsenal gets their 3 points, and they make up ground on Liverpool. Liverpool dropped points against Crystal Palace.
Wait, but what about the handball?
Oh, yeah, we do need to talk about it. I forgot about it. The very last, almost like the last play of the game, yes. Right? I don't remember who it was out wide. Jacob Murphy or somebody gets a kind of a shot cross in, and Gabriel, I think, slide tackles, grazes him, and then it hits his arm that he has up here,
like way up in the sky.
Yeah, it's way up there. It's not.
It's like a straight line. Like
it's not part of your body. It's not up against him, but apparently
it's because
of the closeness, which they're just making up these rules.
You
now,
gotta be kidding me! You're gonna tell me that I have my hand up here, and as long as I'm close to the ball, it's no handball?
Because now the big thing is intention or whether you could have done something to move the hand away or whatever, right? So they're saying del madrazo hits off of him, hits him, and then comes up, right, and shoots up, that he has no way to like move the hand from that position. So they deemed it no hand.
That's crazy.
I don't get what the handball rules are. I was sweating. I was so scared. I was like, de que es mano? Es mano. Right?
Yeah.
But apparently the rules that I don't know now, most of the handballs that I thought were handballs are not handballs anymore.
Yeah, and TikTok was on fire because Arsenal fans were screaming that how are you guys not winning and how are you guys losing? And then you finally score. Y luego miré videos of those same Arsenal fans saying, how is this not a handball? Like, I don't even know what a handball is. Like, everybody's so confused what they're calling these days. And it's really inconsistent, and it's really annoying when, like, 3 points were on the line, or a tie in that case for
I'll take
Newcastle.
I'll take it.
No, pero si fuera la cosa al revés.
No, but that was me last year. I was screaming on this podcast. What do you mean that was a red card for Declan Rice?
Yeah.
Remember?
Luego te miré
the Trossard red card. Oh my gosh, no, I'd be just as pissed. But pues, because it's not, I'm not. Yeah. Ando feliz. El que no está feliz, United. Super quick. They lost 3-1 against Brentford. Golazos that fool Igor Jesus or Igor Thiago, whatever his name is.
Ripping the net, bro. Misiles que eran.
So many United fans complaining like we don't have a top-notch keeper anymore, right? We don't have anybody.
Yeah.
But who's going to stop the...
No. But there was one of the plays where it's like a super long ball that I in the very first video I saw, it was a long ball, and I was like, surely the keeper is like 5 feet away.
Well, the first...
Surely, where's the keeper? Okay, se la lleva y the keeper's like stuck to his net.
Yeah. The first one, I think, was that one. And también Harry Maguire with the laziest freaking step to try to get him off sides. And I'm like, how do you have Lenny Yoro, French international, on there, and then you start Harry Maguire over him? I get him. He fluctuates, and he does really good sometimes, and he's, like, solid.
In cup.
But, dude, he's freaking... No, he would look so bad on the push-up.
His days are gone. But, yeah, I mean, you can't... As a keeper, you can't save those. I mean, he did make some nice saves throughout the game, so I don't exactly know what people are complaining about. But I think it's more just in general, your captain cannot be missing penalties. Like your captain missed a second penalty in a row with his lazy-ass run-up, and he, like, complains about it after. It's like the whole...
Oh, the first time he said that it was the ball or the crowd noise. No, the first time he complained that the ref bugged him, right?
Yes.
The ref like accidentally like touched the ball, and then he had to start the routine over, and he complained afterwards that he had to do, like, people have their routines and blah, blah. He's like, but it's not an excuse. What's this case, güey? Sounds like a freaking excuse.
United, you guys need to get rid of him.
Speaking of getting rid of him,
you have to get rid of...
How much longer until they get rid of Amorim?
I don't think he lasts until Boxing Day. I think he needs to go. If United want anything to be close to European spots or just have a decent season, you need to get rid of him.
Who comes in?
It doesn't matter who comes in at this point.
It does, because you bring in...
I think you need to bring in like a good old English coach.
Eddie Howe.
Like an Eddie Howe. Or
he would do it.
A Brendan Rodgers. No,
Brendan Rodgers sucks. I mean, yeah, I know he's good, but
I just think
maybe bring in Claudio Ranieri, one with Leicester, the one that won with Leicester. You need somebody hard ass, right? Is what you're saying.
Yeah, I need somebody who's gonna tell those players, hey, ya no son divas, cabrones.
But
Pónganse las
everyone
pilas."
that leaves United, we see their true colors later, and they're not bad. They're good.
I know.
Player wise, Hoyland scored 2 today.
McTominay's
McTominay is player of the year in
God.
freaking Italy. But también since Mourinho, right? Mourinho jokingly says that his biggest accomplishment was getting second place with United.
true.
Not winning like I know he's being facetious, but that's what he's saying, that United sucks so much that he was such an amazing coach that he got them to second.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But
and history keeps repeating, saying, or just a record keeps showing that it's true. Like United's in the depths. And
David Moyes.
Yeah, even David Moyes. Like it doesn't matter as long as you bring.
I don't think they have a British coach right now that's at that level. Southgate,
exactly. Bring him. Fuck it. Play defensively and then try to fucking play. I don't know. Just you're bleeding goals and it's embarrassing.
It's embarrassing, man. All right, let's go super quick to La Liga. Atletico Madrid, they smacked Real Madrid 5-2. I didn't even watch this game, but that's embarrassing.
Yeah, I mean, Simeone was loving it.
Simeone needs it.
Yes.
He's been hurt.
It buys him the rest of the season. With
I think this does, honestly. And doing in Champions League, not bad. También la ayuda. Your Barcelona, they won 2-1 versus Real Sociedad. Yamal gets an assist after returning with his refreshed pubis.
Y ya después de irse a Grecia con ciertas personas.
Ay,
Yeah,
cabroncita.
he needs some sun.
Ya anda caliente el vato.
Algo leve.
Sheesh. And you guys got your keepers injured.
Yeah.
¿Cómo se llama el güey? Joao Paulo or some shit.
Yeah, algo así. That's why Szczesny's playing. Szczesny said at the beginning of the season que lo iba a entrenar. He was going to be his mentor. And to be fair, the goalie,
He's
ex
solid.
Real Sociedad or ex Español, actually,
Yeah.
was doing really well. Was solid. Was solid against Newcastle in Champions League, like a week or two ago. So it's quite unfortunate que le toca la mala suerte to be out injured. But we got to do what we got to do.
Y sí, así es la cosa. The show must go on. And we got our Real Oviedo tracker. Hey. Let's go. Real Oviedo won 2-1. 2-1.
Let's go.
2-1 in league against Valencia, which is not también. I know they suck now, but it's something to be happy about. And we got a big shout out for Rondon, who scored one of the goals, the game winner.
Yeah, first goal back in La Liga.
Let's go.
And getting the win, taking Oviedo to 14th place with 6 points. It's huge for Real Oviedo.
These are those wins, especially the early ones right now, that'll give you that buffer. So mid-season, you're not looking de abajo para arriba. Huge for Veljko Paunovic's team.
Oh, for real? I forgot he was there. Yeah.
Them and the Pachuca.
Danjuma, blast from the past. Isn't that the guy who was at...
He's at Tottenham.
Ah, he was at Tottenham.
¿Dónde lo veías? I think he's ex-Villarreal, no?
Danini or Dagini or algo así.
No, you're thinking Janini Tavares?
Yeah.
Santos. Yo, I've been following that
Santos.
fool. He plays like in Qatar, like one of those.
I thought he was at Turkey last time.
He was a freaking monster in Liga
Grande,
MX, bro. That dude, yeah. He's going to be one of those cult heroes. Like,
yeah.
The league was too easy. It was
just too easy.
All right, let's bring it on home with La Liga MX, mi gente, La Liga de todos nuestros corazones. Let's start off with probably the most intense matchup. We had a Clasico Capitalino, your America versus Pumas. Pumas was up 1-0. It looked like they had it in the bag. Como que papita.
Como que they needed it.
And then second half America showed up. Como siempre.
Yeah.
Like lately,
let's go. Yeah, I mean, mainly Alejandro Zendejas is the one that's been putting this team on his back, getting assists, finding ways to just score and give America that edge, that win that they need.
Yeah, he had 2 goals. He had the fucking famous chip on Keylor, almost outside of the box, chipped Keylor Navas. Keylor Navas, full extension, could not reach it.
Yeah, dude. And más que nada, I mean, the goal was really nice and the pictures and everything. But más que nada, la reacción de Fidalgo, la reacción de Ramon Juarez, like, dude, that shit's funny. It's crazy. It was a beautiful goal. Like, if you're at that stadium, one of the nicest goals. Con todo respeto.
A huge kudos to him. Zendejas is making whatever he wants happen right now. Everything he touches is gold. I
want to be in that World Cup roster.
He needs to be.
Like, if you don't,
I get it. Not
it's
starting.
A complete robbery.
I get it. Don't start him. Timothy Weah is good on the right hand side. I get it. But how can you say this guy's not the number 2? Like, over like some random fool in MLS, dude. This guy's balling out for America right now. And you can't take the ball away from him, dude. He has that thing stuck to him. I saw Paquideos, that fool, had a funny ass video about like the day after he was like supposedly having a conversation with somebody about why Zendejas isn't playing for Mexico. And he's like, porque un pendejo se le ocurrió decirle que no lo iba a convocar si no quería jugar para México. Y otro pendejo le dijo que no iba a jugar bien en el América.
Yeah, dude.
And I was like, no, I mean, Mexico lost a generational player there. Mexico has a problem at right wing, and he would have solved it. He would have fit that.
Roberto Alvarado, specifically.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, I mean, Zendejas lights out and completely fumbled the bag. And I hope this is one of those lessons that Mexico learns to not let go of Mexican-American talent, porque it can bite you in the ass and you're going to miss him.
It will for sure bite you in the ass. Who got bit in the ass was Monterrey on Wednesday of last week. I'm taking it back because this was like el juego de la temporada, güey. Like, Loki, it was right after we did this podcast last week. I was editing the episode and I was just watching and I was like, cabrón.
Yeah, dude.
Liga de Miércoles is balling out. Monterrey was up 1-0. They were up 1-0 and then they get a penalty. Who goes up and shoots it?
El crack,
Sergio Ramos, and he freaking tries to Panenka.
Yeah.
Hugo Gonzalez.
Did you see the video of Mohamed supposedly knowing that?
Yeah. Supposedly he told the player, who then went and told Hugo Gonzalez, like, hey, don't move. And then, he got it right.
It was so embarrassing.
Supposedly after the game, Mohamed said that he told them, and then that he supposedly the night before didn't sleep at all, looking at footage to find that he knew he was going to do it.
Mohamed.
Yeah, he said that he watched.
Crazy.
I mean, I don't think you need to stay up all day to watch YouTube videos that Sergio Ramos likes doing a panenka. But he said he barely slept.
Interesting.
Yeah. Teach their own.
Yeah.
I mean,
but I mean, era una aplastada 62. After that miss of Sergio Ramos, Toluca actually get a nice breakaway. Mero cae en gol.
Mero, which is literally every Toluca game is like that right now, dude. Like, if you don't score, agárrate, güey, because that's what happened against Chivas. They're 3-0, which makes me not feel that bad anymore after this.
True.
Every play that Chivas had any life in, it's like the OG America from one of the first championships, bro. They like drag you in para matarte because they know, okay, take it away from you, Marcel, Alexis, Paulinho, goal.
Yeah.
Sorry. Do you want to attack again? Good luck.
It reminds you of the Cardoso era, where it's like just beautiful place que se conocen, really good, and just they're basically unstoppable.
Yeah, one of the Paulinho goals looked exactly like it. I think Alexis Vega got a flick on it. Así igualito that Vicente Sanchez did in that play. And I was like, bro, they're playing
lights out.
It's a different level. They're not first in the league. Oh yeah, now they are. They weren't before the weekend. But like, it's crazy, man. Like, it's amazing watching this
Le
team.
pones a cualquier equipo ahorita, le puedes poner a Messi and Friends, le puedes poner a Botafogo, a quien quieras, and this Toluca can beat anybody in Latin America.
Right now, in 2 minutes, they play LA Galaxy.
Mark my words, cabrones.
I got to say, it's something called the Campeones Cup.
Oh, the one that actually matters?
Why would this one matter?
Isn't this a Conca Champions?
No, yeah, this is like Campeón de Campeones de Mexico, but it's between the two. And I didn't know that we did this.
What? I didn't know that.
So now it's last year's MLS champ, LA Galaxy against last year's Liga MX champ.
That's whack. Why is it playing it midweek?
And why is it randomly like 3 months after the like?
Exactly, yeah.
The MLS Galaxy's in last place. That's how long it's been. Like,
Jeez.
this is, it's kind of cringe. But,
Whack.
the Toluca went on to score like 5 in a row, and then Monterrey finally scored one. Ya nomás just to feel bad for them, I guess. And then and Toluca just kept going, bro. It looked like Mohamed was like, keep going, cabrón. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, keep in mind Monterrey is second in the league.
That's crazy. No manches, güey.
No, pobres de los Pueblitas, de los Querétaros.
Are we entering a Toluca dynasty?
Yeah, definitely. I
They're
mean,
gonna
if
repeat.
if they repeat, and if they repeat again in el tricampeonato como la América, then we can say it was a dynasty.
Cesar, don't look now, but Chivas is in the top 10, baby.
Finally.
You guys have to look way down.
Yeah, I do. 9.
But yeah, they're
But
in
I mean-
ninth place right now. They are officially longer than a stone's throw away from being eliminated. If all the teams underneath them win, technically Chivas is still in playoffs. And it's been so long since we've been able to say that.
Yeah,
'Cause-
technically you get 10th place, even if León win and Atlético
That's
San
what I'm
Luis.
saying. If everyone
Wow.
underneath them won, they would still
Quedan,
be-
que 5 jornadas.
Falta, there are 11 games. There's 17 matches. So there's 6 more games
6
left.
more games.
They have some pretty
Wow.
favorable matchups. Chivas does. They play Pumas this weekend, which is going to be tough. Pumas without Efrain Juarez because he got a red card.
Wow.
But-
Efrain Juarez is struggling.
I think he they're doing okay, but I think he yelled and I think he got physical with the refs,
Wow.
and they only gave him 2 games.
I wish they would have only given me 2 games. The fuck?
For not even getting physical.
No.
Chivas plays Mazatlán after that, Querétaro, Atlas, all favorable, Pachuca and the Monterrey. You gotta get 3 wins out of that.
Yeah, you have to get the bottom 10. Yeah, anything
And
under
if
10.
if you get 3 wins out of that, 23 points at least, you can get up there, baby. We gotta
Yeah.
get top 6 right so that you're not in the play-in. Venga, mis pinches Chivas. Sí creemos en el otaku.
¿Será ser? No sabemos.
No, but Chivas have been balling out, man. 2-0 after their game got suspended.
Yeah,
And
but
then
you also played Puebla.
against Puebla, a win is a win, que no?
Golazo de Brian
El Cotorro.
Rodriguez.
So much so, then he went and really, really hurt himself. He's out for a while now.
Yeah, pendejo.
I know right now when we need outside backs for La Selección. But he did well. La Hormiga has been balling out lately. I saw a meme that was saying, Ojalá que estos dos, and it was him and Santiago Sandoval. You know that fool's been balling out.
Yeah, yeah.
It was like them two, and it's like, Ojalá ellos nunca prueben una chela bien fría, helada, y un Bacardi bien heladísimo. Like,
Nah.
bro,
You're late, bro.
you think?
Bro, I think these players,
They're turning up.
yeah.
La Hormiga, no, but that fool goes home and
En
he
prepa y
se
todo.
pone su Naruto headband and he's like, fucking
Plays the piano y todo.
plays the piano, has a train set.
Sí, a los Sheldon.
Pero el Santiago Sandoval at 17, 18 now, that fool
Pump
se acaba el partido and that fool's fucking.
Traigan el grupo.
¿Quién jala, cabrón?
¿Quién trae la carne? ¿Quién
No.
arrima?
That's the scary thing, bro. These fools, it can easily ruin their careers. But Santiago, not in this game, in the middle of the week, Samir Inda going viral. 17-year-old kid off the bench comes on and says, "Yes, sir, coach, sir." Golazo. Boom.
Sopas. Yeah, I mean, and his mom goes viral too because supposedly she's hella young.
Ay.
Dicen.
Dicen.
Pues. Dicen.
Tú sabes.
No, yo nomás dicen social media, pues.
If after this I check and you follow her,
Nada de eso, nada de eso.
likes every picture.
They commented on one of them.
I saw people being like, no sé qué, que ya estoy listo para ser padrastro or
Oy.
something. Like, no te
Dude,
preocupes.
Low key, like, these kids are hella young. They're debuting hella young, like 17.
17, the mom's probably mid-30s still. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Pero, yeah, I mean, when you play Puebla, Marin, ex-Chivas, Hugo. Wait, is this Hugo Gonzalez? Julio Gonzalez.
Julio.
Ay, Dios mío.
Ex-Pumas.
Yeah, a lot of these players used to be in, like, Chivas is your Pumas is your now playing at Pueblita con todo respeto.
It's a building process. They're getting some better names at Puebla.
But,
Yeah.
Ledesma getting he's the one that got the crossing, no?
Yeah.
Por Cotorro.
Yep.
Putting in numbers.
He's been getting assists every game, dude. Ledesma's good. And they have a lot of injuries. El Piojo's out injured. El Oso got a red card or got suspended for a couple games. Pulido's still out injured. Chicharito's his damn self. So that's just terrible.
How long has he gotten his contract?
Chicharito's actually, his contract's up in December. I was reading.
Oh, you guys better release him, bro.
And there's a huge debate online of like, do we re-sign him for cheap? Do we just let him go? Yeah. Supposedly, there was a rumor that the second division in England, a championship team, wanted him.
Wow.
Because y también que le va mejor because I think his family, like his divorced wife and the kid are in England still. So, le queda más cerquita, ¿no?
No, pues sí.
So, we'll see. We'll see what happens.
Imagine him back over there. That's crazy. That'd be crazy.
Maybe he can turn on, right? He needs to focus, right? Less distractions. He's not the guy. He's not him out there.
He's not even on the bench. Like, what the hell's... Where is he?
He's been injured in and out every single week, bro. Let's give a bit of a roundabout on the league, folks. Toluca first place, Monterrey second place, your America third, Cruz Azul fourth, Tigres fifth, Tijuana sixth. We're now getting into play-in. Juarez seventh, first play-in spot. Pachuca eighth, Chivas ninth, and Pumas 10th. That's who's there right now.
Yeah, your usual. I mean, Juarez, la única sorpresa ahí que podamos decir.
They're good.
They're pretty good.
They're good. They got that full Stupinian at striker, Diego Ochoa center back. You know who's good? Where the hell are they at? San Luis. They're right outside of the top 10, but they have the top goal scorer by like 3 goals, dude. This fool Joao Pedro, Walmart Joao Pedro.
Timu.
I think he's got like 3 more goals than anybody else does in the league.
Wow, that's pretty good, yeah.
So, ahí van los güeyes.
Ocho. Oh, yeah, true.
8 goles. I keep seeing people posting like the old stats from back in the day. In torneos cortos, they used to hit like 18, 19 goals. El Chango Moreno with San Luis and with America. Other fools 17, 18, 16, 15. Y ahorita ni a 10 llegan los güeyes.
Yes, yeah, you're right. Paulinho's the one that's following him at 7 points and Berterame.
El mexicano Bertrand.
Lucas Ocampos leads in goals and assists with 9.
What?
Yeah. Goals and assists.
I don't think I've ever even seen that fool kick the ball for Monterrey. He's coming off of injury. Damn, that's crazy. Yeah. How many assists does he have?
I think he has all the assists.
4 assists, 5 goals apparently.
Mitad y mitad, dijo.
That's nice to know. I didn't even know. All right, so let's give them some games to watch. I'll kick it off. I got Liverpool versus Chelsea over the weekend. Another great opportunity for Liverpool to drop some points. If they drop points here and Arsenal wins, we got Arsenal at the top again. And hopefully this time they could hang on the entire season. Let's go.
I'm going to take it to the Premier League. You got Manchester United against Sunderland. Sunderland, all of a sudden, is supported by a whole bunch of Mexicans. You're starting to see Mexican flags around the Stadium of the Light, I think it's called. Tune in to a struggling Amorim, or maybe Sunderland could keep going and stay 5th place, stay in that top range of the table.
Let's go. I got Juventus against AC Milan. We got AC Milan, who's in 1st place, crazily now after their new coaching setup, and Pulisic scoring and assisting in every single game, and Santi Jimenez just getting out of his way, apparently, pa que no estorbe. That's about it. But this should be fireworks, the 1 versus the 4. It's going to be a good match.
Okay, I'm going to take it to the Bundesliga. Jersey I'm wearing is St. Pauli against Werder Bremen. Both jerseys which I actually own. St. Pauli, mid-table, trying to get some points, trying to make it to their first Champions League spots or European spots in a while since they went into the Bundesliga. It's early in the morning, so, un cafecito, tu pan recién hecho del nopal,
y al
baño, y watching a good Bundesliga match.
Let's go. My last match that I got Mexico versus Morocco in the final match of the U20 group stage. Mexico needs a win. If they win, they can't get 1st place, but they can secure themselves in 2nd place, because if they tie, The best that they can get is third place at that point if anybody wins in that Brazil versus Spain match. I don't think you want those odds. I don't think you want to face like an Argentina or like a really tough U20 squad. Mejor agarren segundo lugarcito, que les toque un New Zealand, algo así más papita, and bring home that trophy for us that we know Mexico's good at the youth levels.
Yeah, I'm going to take it to the USL, algo local. I've been following Monterey Bay FC. They play Tampa Bay Rowdies. Monterey Bay FC just beat the Sacramento Republic over the weekend. So they're gaining steam. Finally. So they need to keep winning in order to make it into playoff spots. They're still down at 10th with 28 points, but still a couple of games left. Maybe they can get that last place, you know?
Let's go. Eso mero, folks. Well, we appreciate y'all for tuning in. Subscribe to us on all platforms. Keep an eye out for the new studio coming next week. Hopefully we have it set up enough where we can record there. Well, we got to record there next week.
Yeah. And if you have any decor that you want us to put up, unas jerseys or algo.
If you want to donate something to the pod, shoot it on over.
Let us know. And we'll catch you guys next time.
We'll talk soon.
Peace.